Oh no. Yeah, I heard about this.
Genuinely,
Yeah.
someone's died on the set of Wonder Man.
Yeah.
So
Whoa.
Marvel is currently under investigation. Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
Jesus, another.
This fell from the
I
rafters.
told you guys this was going to happen before the show was over.
Yeah, fell from the rafters. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to make light of somebody actually, you know.
Yeah. This
dying,
is
geez,
so this is quite crazy, to be honest. Basically, a crew member has died on the set of Marvel. I'm not embellishing any of this. I'm not reveling in any of this. This is awful.
No.
A crew member has died on the set of Marvel's Wonder Man, which has sparked an investigation by Marvel Studios and the California Division of Occupational Safety and Health. A member of the Wonder Man crew died in an accident on set on Tuesday today at Radford Studios, where a rigger fell from the rafters. It is reported that the incident didn't happen while the series was filming. Our thoughts and deepest condolences are with his family and friends, and our support is behind the investigation into the circumstances of this accident. Here, the Hollywood Reporter adds an investigation is underway by the California Division of Occupational Safety and Health. I mean, this is pretty insane. There's also been some other comments on it. This is from the IATSE. They've commented on it. It says, everyone in the IA family is shocked and deeply saddened by this tragic loss. We're working to support our family members and his fellow members and colleagues. Safety on set is our highest priority, but it failed today, didn't it? And we'll assist California OSHA in their investigation in any way that we can. This is pretty crap all round. And it's just another pretty major red flag in Marvel's bow at this point in time. Immediately just before an earnings call. And
I don't even know how to add to this. It's kind of it's a tragedy. It's one of those things that when I came across the story, courtesy of actually Jonas J. Campbell, I was shocked. I didn't think we'd want to cover it, but I'm glad we are. So.
Well, I just saw it, and I think it just adds to everything that we've already been discussing, the decline of Disney in general. So I wanted to cover it just because of that, to be fair. Yeah. I think it's one of those things where you're like, I don't want to speculate too much, but, circumstances are, Wonder Man stopped filming for a while, and then they started filming again. And a lot of these series, so if you just think about the structure of these series, they've undergone massive restructuring. All of these series has. They've gone from having producers on set to having showrunners. I don't think this is one of those ones that actually has a showrunner at this point in time, because I think I'm pretty certain it's Daredevil that's the first one to have a showrunner now. So pretty crazy. I think if you've only got producers dipping in and out of a show, and you've got sort of some hands-on higher-ups here and there, I think inevitably standards are going to slip. Yes, it's a bit of speculation, but we know how Disney have been structuring their series. They have not had showrunners around. They've not had... Yes, they've had, people popping in and out, but from a top-down perspective, yeah, not good.
Yeah, it's funny because the complaint that Iger made was that they didn't have enough leadership on the sets. It sounds like they have plenty of people that were just interfering with every project, but not in the areas that they need to be, including managing safety. How often do you hear about a rigger falling and dying?
Oh, never.
Yeah.
The last time there was a major accident on set, the two last major times, there was the time Alec Baldwin's major incident on set, obviously, killing someone. And then there was the injury Batwoman.
The elevated crane platform. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and she didn't die. She just was
paralyzed.
Paralyzed, yeah. Do we have to go? I think the last John Wick movie lost a motorcycle stunt person.
Did they? I didn't know that.
It was either that or maybe a recent Marvel project. It was one or the other. It was something like that. So
Right.
there was a motorcycle accident that I do recall. Maybe it was Deadpool. I don't know, but it was this kind of thing it happens so it happens infrequently, but anytime it does happen, it's too often. And it's just it's safety is the most important thing on a set. There are dangers on a set you aren't even aware of. That's why the electrics all have to be good guys. They have to be good at it, the electricians, because there's a lot of electricity on a set.
And I brought this up time and time again with the Alec Baldwin thing, right? Like, look, this shit happens all the time on film sets. We just don't hear about it. The reason we heard about it this time was because, Alec Baldwin was involved. And we're talking about it now, so that's why we're hearing about this one. But 9 times out of 10, this is the kind of story that would just kind of come and go and nobody would really pay it much attention. Like, do you guys realize a stunt woman died on Deadpool 2?
No.
Yeah. Chick who was the stunt person for Domino got the stunt right the first time. Yeah, but they wanted to do it again and something went wrong and she was killed. Oh, God. This happens almost all the time. We just don't hear about it all the time, or we just don't come across it, or we don't highlight it like we are today. And that's where these things just kind of go under the radar. Yeah, people are getting hurt. People get hurt all the time. Same thing. Like the one I famously bring up where the only time anybody's ever legally been held responsible or gone to prison, let's say, was over the Allman Brothers Band movie, or the Greg Allman movie that was being made that got scrapped because an assistant director had gotten hit by a train because they were shooting on a live train track without permits.
Jeez.
And that's the only reason they got in trouble, basically. Like, that's the thing you got to remember too. And that's where I was like, I'm kind of surprised with this Alec Baldwin thing, and I'll be surprised to see how far it goes, not to combine so many different things. But yeah, it's just it's a thing. Like, these things happen. Stunt people take this stuff very seriously. Prop people take this stuff very seriously.
Well, it's just a rigor, though, and that's the.
And as far as the other departments go, this is where, I'm not going to jump to some DEI conclusion, but at the same time, it does matter when people if they're doing their jobs or not. Right. And there's not going to be an investigation unless they think somebody was being neglectful.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, that's the situation with the Boeing and things like that. Similar sort of situation with that was what.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm not trying to combine so many things, but
yeah, I mean, massively, sad anyway. Sad that that's happened. But another major red flag right before an earnings call that Disney could definitely do without. 100%.